Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back into some nice Dota. It is game number 2 coming up right now, and I am joined by my dear fellow co-caster. It is Choi. Hi, Choi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, you're so gay today. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
No
sure.
flaming. No flaming. I'm sorry, man.
No problem. Problem.
Okay, whatever. So, how about we jump into the game? As we do see the pick and ban stage just starting, so nothing to be missed, I guess.
I'm curious what's happening right now because he used 30 seconds of the reserve time for the first ban, and it's gonna be Magnus banned by Sing. So maybe it was just AFK or something. I don't know, but it is happening,
Yeah, it
and
is happening.
there will be a Wisp ban from Dignitas.
One question actually, what is about Sing drafting nowadays, not Wagamama anymore? I know that Wagamama initially was drafting.
I don't
Like,
know. I haven't typically seen Sing as the tactician style,
yeah.
but maybe he's been. I guess since they are in the same house, they're all like drafting together.
Oh, they are
But
in the same. True that they're in the same house. Is the whole
I
team there
think they are.
already?
Yeah, I think they are boot camping all team.
Damn, damn, serious.
That might explain it, and maybe Sing Sing is better at clicking buttons or something. I don't know, because I mean that makes a huge difference when casting. You need to be able to find those
Heroes
heroes. You
immediately.
need to be
Yeah,
able to pick quickly. So
yeah,
maybe that's it.
yeah. Maybe they're all like cuddling and huddling over
Yeah,
Sing's
sure.
PC, and they're just like trolling around while picking. I don't know, maybe.
Might
Um,
be.
yeah, as we do see Nakes actually being banned out as well by Team Dignitas, so they're probably not opting to go Team Dignitas not opting to go Team Dignitas. Well, no, I mean not opting for the Nakes and thereby banning it in this case, and we do see a pickup Lone Druid being immediately picked up by Red Panda, so maybe we're gonna see an immediate ban counter pickup. What do you think?
Yeah, I can definitely see something like Shadow Demon or a Bane coming up,
Yeah.
especially
Um,
Bane to counter that bear.
Yeah, we do have Caudle and Nyx Assassin both in the pool right now. Maybe Caudle would be a nice hero to go against the counter or go against the pushing, I suppose. But Darkseer might work as well.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, definitely. I think. I
Five
mean,
seconds
the
remaining.
matchup of Londred versus Darkseer, I'm not really sure about that, if that's going to happen. Um,
Reserve time.
it's fairly interesting, but they're actually not going for that double carry like they've been doing
Radiant
before.
team pick.
Yeah.
With that Londred plus Snax, they're going for that offlane Darkseer this game. And instead of going for Gyrocopter carry.
Hmm. Quite interesting, to be honest. We have seen Darkseer yesterday being played solo mid to not go versus the Lone Druid, but we did see a Nyx pickup in that case, right, to counter that Lone Druid.
Mm.
And since Nyx is not available, I guess it might have to be Darkseer to go
10
offlane
seconds
slash woods,
remaining.
and if they're gonna have Lone Druid safe lane carry, not the
5
easiest lane
seconds
for
remaining.
Darkseer, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's the key thing for Dignitas now. They want to pick up something that can deal with that Lone Druid. And Nyx is that strongest hero to deal with him, definitely. And then the
Mm-hmm.
second one, being heroes like Bane or even the Panda to counter that
Yeah.
Lone Druid in the team fights.
Reserve time.
But it's gonna be that Leshrac Shadow Demon combo, so that leaves a lot of openings for QPAD. I mean, they could go for that Lone Druid tri-lane, they can go for some other tri-lane, maybe with a Kunkka even or something like that. But they can still go for that aggressive tri-lane with these two support heroes, definitely,
Yeah,
if they want to.
I agree, and that's a very nice roundup draft. As in the Shadow Demon disruption into a split Earth stun by Leshrac do quite a lot, to be honest. So
Mm.
we'll see if that's gonna come out of Red Pandas. It might even be able
10
to go
seconds remaining.
try it with Lone Druid. We have seen that once in a while as well.
Yeah. I think
5
it's
seconds
also a great
remaining.
way of dealing with the Darkseer, because you can always, okay, there's a surge, okay, instant disruption, and then that surge is wasted. Which means he's a decent hero to deal with that Darkseer. And we're having Nature's Prophet as well, so well, that's gonna make their lanes less predictable, I guess. It's hard to tell what they can do. They can always put the Darkseer mid and the Nature's Prophet offlane, but also go for that bit more greedy farming Furion in the jungle
Yeah,
and the Darkseer offlane.
yeah, indeed. Um, well, I guess Prophet is not the worst pickup, as it does add a lot of push potential. And we do have obviously Universe Dota playing 14 Dignitas, and he's an excellent Nature's
Radiant
Prophet
team
player.
ban.
Mm. But I guess that means that they're a bit. I guess they're fine with leaving the druid to farm. Like if QPAD want to go for that farming druid on the safe lane, that means the Dignitas are pretty much content with that. And we're gonna have to see if that pays off or not.
Radiant team.
Yeah, I agree, because that actually does weaken a little bit the lineup of Team Dignitas. I mean, we have no potential tri-lane coming out if Prophet is going to go Woods with the Darkseer, or whoever is going to go offlane / Woods is going to be 2 winning heroes, more or less. And in that case, Team Dignitas will have to have a strong dual lane coming out of them to counter a possible tri-lane, aggressive tri-lane with Lesh and Shadow Demon, and both of them are basically suited to go aggressive tri-lane, right?
Definitely. Just with that, they have both the aggression of that disruption into Spirit Earth combo, but they also have that, the disruption
10
used as a defensive
seconds
ability,
remaining.
and those abilities make them perfect try versus try heroes.
Yeah, as we do see Jakiro, and before that we did see Alchemist being banned out by Team Dignitas. Alchemist is possibly a really nice tri-laner with a Shadow Demon, because
Yeah, definitely.
when the disruption comes out, you can channel your Alchemist Sun, and there's still the Split Earth by Leshrac, and then you still have your unstable convocation, and that's just gonna really... Yeah, I think it's again a 200 damage nuke basically in your face right there, even with AoE. So really not a nice try to face upon. But there are so many other heroes that will work well, like for example a Kunkka being banned out as the last ban, and we do see the immediate Clockwork pickup by QPAD, feeling that Wagamama on the Clockwork maybe was doing really some work, and
but it's hard to say. I mean, that's as pointing towards a Lone Druid tri-lane, I guess, with the Clockwork going the offlane.
Yeah.
Of course, they could put Clockwork in mid or something like that, but I guess that's quite unconventional these days.
yeah, it is unconventional.
So it's looking towards a Lone Druid. Could be Lone Druid mid, of course, but
that's unconventional as well, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Even more likely, it's going to be the tri-lane with that Scylla,
Yeah.
as well as the Shrek and the Shadow Demon.
I mean, what I do feel like is that if they do lane Clockwork safe lane as a sort of semi-carry-ish hero, which they did 2 days ago with Wagamama playing the Clockwork, I do not feel that that's a good really use of that safe lane carry farm, because really Clockwork doesn't give that. We do see a bounty hunter being popped up. Wow. Okay, so they are going for the more or less old school bounty hunter, maybe possibly on a... Well, okay, let's just look at the lineup right now. We might even see a Shadow Demon solo mid, because that is an option. We did see...
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
That could be an option. Leshrac Clockwork support,
Yeah.
and the Shadow Demon mid, which we have actually seen at least once these past days.
Yeah, Vici Gaming has been doing that, and they have been doing that, as far as you told me, quite convincingly, really working out for them. Yeah, and we do know that Shadow Demon is a really strong mid hero, just not in trend right now, and people are saying that support hero does have the same strength as a support. Compared to a mid laner, he does have his purchase level 6 and he doesn't need more. However, Shadow Demon is a really aggressive mid lane hero. He can go for those ganks, but now in the mid lane itself, he's not going to be able to flash farm those creep waves as easily.
Yeah, and it's going to be Puck in the mid lane for Team Dignitas, and also the Bane being picked up before as a counter to the Lone Druid. But that also leaves their dual lane, which is going to be on the safe lane most likely. Fairly weak. I mean, Gyrocopter, Bane, sure, they have that Nightmare to stop the fights, and they have the Rocky Barrage for that burst damage, but it's not a very strong tri-lane, and you can definitely go for this Lone Druid, Leshrac, Shadow Demon top lane from Q.
But we're gonna see a Lone Druid mid, possibly. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna see. We will have to wait, because all of those players are really flexible, playing roles and playing mid lane or playing safe lane carry. However, we do see Sing picking up the Clockwork, might be opting for a nice safe lane Clockwork with some farm, trying to be really useful and utility wise.
I really think it's gonna be Clockwork solo mid.
Solo mid? Okay.
With that tri-lane going top for QPAD, actually looks like they're going bot, so...
Okay, we do see that. So this is really the lineup. I'm not able to predict the lanes, but we're gonna see them right now, as we do see Sing, as you just said, heading up for mid on that Clockwork. So we're gonna have some sort of Night Stalker-ish action coming out of Clockwork, since he is more or less the same type of hero, I will say, hunting down people, having that really nice initiation. Select is going to be playing the Lone Druid on the tri-lane, safe lane tri-lane with Mini and GRX on Leshrac and Shadow Demon respectively, and we do have Wagamama playing a solo off-lane bounty hunter.
Yeah, from Dignitas we do see LeBron James heading bot, that's Universe, right? Playing the Darkseer for Dignitas.
Yep.
Mid lane is going to be snaking, fighting up against the Clockwork, I suppose. Top lane, there's Way Too Sexy playing the Bane, supporting the AOE 2000 Gyrocopter, and finally we have Furon back in the spawn here. I'm guessing he's gonna be jungling, Thug playing the Prophet.
And using his treants to scout out Wagamama. However, he's not gonna miss him and not gonna see him because Wagamama actually hides in the woods of the top shop.
We might see a bit of a like, wow, might be Gondor trialing top. What do you think about that? It could be Gondor as that trialing farmer with Leshrac and the Shadow Demon. That's some huge kill potential they have there. But that's gonna be Haitian from Wagamama. This might be first blood. Disruption coming out straight away. It's gonna be Spirit following up, and with the huge damage from the Wagamama.
Nice block.
Wow. Yeah, really well played.
Yeah. So
that was
nice
well
first blood.
Yeah. Nice Shadow Walk there to steal the rune.
You know what? That actually might leave them able to do exactly that. Just go for the trident on top lane. Not quite sure if they really can. I mean, the one thing that is gonna be sort of hurting them, as we do see Cox being popped up. Nick, I'm really gonna just check in that mid lane combination right there, because Clockwork versus Puck really seems like an odd laning matchup. Now what I was trying to say is, on top lane, basically the tri-lane is gonna be sort of weird because Bounty Hunter needs the XP and levels, in my opinion, to get that kill potential, right?
But they're heading for the fog here.
So
they have so many options for QPAD. That's so nice. I mean, they have the option to actually gank the top lane, they could gank the mid lane, and they can also put pressure on the Furion, which will leave some nice levels for Wagamama, who is level 2 right now, and has the Janata. So they're still smoked up here, looking for
possibly another gank on Way Too Sexy. Way Too Sexy is gonna get disrupted with a Split Earth, following up immediately, not being timed well, so missing. Wow, still enough kill potential, maybe enough. Yeah, enough auto attacks right there. QPAD, Leshrac picking it up right there, but that could have been really unfortunate kill miss right there, man. Wow. So yeah, anyways.
But this gank plan not working out. I mean, Minion as well as JRX, they can roam as they want, and I mean, Way Too Sexy did not see that coming. With the invisible Wagamama, they have no detection as of yet, and actually heading bot lane Way Too Sexy. He's gonna go bot and help this universe creep skipping.
Possibly trying to get something done on select, maybe. I'm not quite sure if they do have the kill potential. We do see Sing actually doing a fairly good job in mid lane. However, we do have the potential Leshrac roaming in with the Shadow Demon, since they are missing from the top lane constantly, and they're just roaming around, and that just leaves Snaking in a position to play sort of passive right there, and he's gonna get drained mana a lot with Clockwork's power cogs, and yeah, he's doing a really good job. He's sitting at 10-1 versus 6-3 Puck. Puck is gonna, however, secure the regeneration rune on bottom, so he's gonna have it a bit easier right there in that moment. And Select actually is gonna get focused down right there by an Iron Shell and by a gank from Way Too Sexy with that Nightmare. However, they're not gonna be able to make it go right there.
Here comes a counter gank now. JRX coming around from behind. Universe did not expect this. He's gonna be searching out, but disruption. There's a disruption into the Split Earth. Most likely, yeah, there's a Split Earth chinning up with a bear, dealing damage, and that's gonna be the death of Universe. So
JRX picking up all 3 kills. Man, he's gonna be stacked. What is he buying actually? Let's look at the chicken. He already bought boots as far as I'm concerned, as well as another smoke, so they're gonna go offensive, and offensive. Nothing else to be expected from that roaming squad right there, I guess. And I really like that lineup. We are seeing a classical 1-1-1 lineup with a dual roam, and dual roam long out of meta. Puppy sort of reintroducing that with Kuroki recently. But yeah, I do like that. I do like that, giving us some nice actions and seeing initiation on Fog Dota. Fog Dota actually no, maybe TPing in on Mini. I'm not quite sure. I guess he was farming jungle there. Mini's actually gonna go down to the Iron Shell rest. Nice disruption right there. I'm gonna save him some time. Jirax's Split Earth is actually gonna miss. I'm gonna be off CD in 2 seconds, and maybe we're gonna see
dual Iron Cells doing so much damage on Select. Select might be trouble here. There is Split Earth onto the creeps there, in on the treants, but Universe does keep chasing here, and some nice duking for Select here, dodging that initial damage. And here's now the Soul Catcher here onto Universe, and he might be in trouble here as well. Disruption goes Surge once again, and that is going to be his death, I'm sure. Yeah, he does sell up, right? Oh no, he's just a tango, and he's actually surviving this for now. He does have a bottle on him.
As well. Man, that was unfortunate. That was some miscommunication coming out from Mini and from the Shrek right there. Nice. However, Jirax once again missing the stun right there. Bit too premature right there on the Split Earth stun. They're just gonna try to auto attack, and it's gonna be a double kill for Universe Dota against the 2 supports right there. Huge communication issues right there on QPAD Panda, not lining up properly disruption into Split Earth, but both trying to stun and disrupt at the same time. So really, Universe must be laughing right now, and just Jirax probably face palming. Man.
Yeah, that's 3 solo kills going away with him, and he's still at 5 now. So he's gonna have a great time on the bot lane. And meanwhile, I mean, Aoi is winning the top lane as well right now as the supports have been roaming. So those two deaths are going to be really costly, I think, because they're both level 2 now on these roaming supports. And as a dual roam, you really need to get those kills going just to secure those levels.
Man, that was some nice jukes by Universe Dota right there. I mean, yeah, it was a misplay by QPAD, but really punishing them for that and getting 2 kills. Man. Wow, huge play by Universe Dota in my opinion. Man, just going for it aggressively. Okay, anyway, so this leaves Universe Dota with level 5 on bottom lane, and that is actually Select being with the same level, just sort of, I guess the lane is being balanced out by a lot actually.
Yeah. Well, Johan Bear's level 5 as well, and he has the tangle up right now, which makes it really dangerous right now for Universe to stay on the lane, just because of the risk of being entangled during the surge. So he's gonna have to play a bit more safe, but I mean, there's double Iron Shell coming up right here, and that's gonna clear off the creepers so fast that there's no real way for Select to farm. In fact, here's though the disruption onto Universe right now. Spirit missing once again. Soulcatcher is there, but without Spirit, it's not gonna be a kill. On top lane, there's a kill onto.
Yeah, I caught that. I caught that on camera. So
nice. But that's Spirit missing once again.
Really? Once again in lineup not working out?
Yeah, there was a disruption. There was a Soul Catcher, but there was no Split Earth. And he's not even having to dodge it. He just runs away, and some missed timing here from Gyrex, and that's, well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess disruption, you always think it's gonna stop earlier than you expect, but still that needs to work out because, man, those guys are bootcamping since a while, and if it actually is this problem right there that is preventing them from being successful, man, that's something you can definitely work on. I mean, really, it shouldn't be happening right there. Okay, anyways, we do see that Clockwork is still doing fine on mid lane. Actually got a kill on Nature's Prophet with that hookshot initiation, where Wagamama was scouting out with that bounty hunter, the Prophet, and Prophet is not having a good time in this case, and he opted actually for boots. Not going for that fast Midas, maybe still gonna opt for it later on, because we do see Prophets picking it up even sort of mid game sometimes.
Yeah, sure. 12-40 minutes in even also we see Furions picking it up, so I'm sure he will go for that with that glass waste already in his inventory. Yeah,
and we will probably see Wagamama rotating more or less pretty soon because he has picked up his level 6. That means Track is on the field. Track gonna hopefully give some cash towards the supports of QPAD Panda, some nice kill gold going for them. But on the other hand, Dignitas does have AoE free farming on top lane, more or less, with the Puck who's just playing Grand on mid lane, getting his items up, already seeing a no talisman, bottle, and boots, and just 1,000 gold left for, well, 1,100 I guess, for his Blink Dagger, which is going to be a key item on him. As Dream Call is being, wow.
On the mid lane, there's a Poke's being popped up here, Nature Draft flying in, but actually TP going west while Sing went south, so
nice.
Actually surviving there from the Dream Call initiation, and there's no Nightmare actually, which I think is why he survived there.
Yep.
Because if there was a Nightmare, that would have been enough time for Fog to set up the Sprout.
I agree, yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is
AoE, we will see what he's going to be opting for. He has his face boots up, possibly going to look to maybe even upgrade that Ring of Basilius into a Ring of Aquila. And then afterwards opting most likely for drums, although AoE is known for just rushing Shadowblade immediately.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, because I mean, Furion as well as Gyrocopter, all those heroes that these days rush the Shadowblade, but they do have the Wagamama who has the track and might make it dangerous to go for that Shadowblade route in this particular game, so we're gonna have to see how they choose here. I don't think they're gonna go for double Shadowblade, I really don't think that.
Yeah, I hope they don't, because in my opinion it would be a little bit of a waste. But you never know, you never know. Sing sitting at 33 lessons right now in mid is gonna opt for the face boots. Just a few hundred gold, basically 100 gold missing for him to continue that, and as soon as he has that, he can chase really easily. As we do see a hookshot initiation once again on Puck. Puck actually being more or less stunned a lot by that battery assault, and Wagamama comes in, has the track up, and therefore we do see Puck going down. Just a battery assault actually being a nice counter to Puck. Not being able.
Also, the Illusior was used prematurely there, using it to farm. Right as Wagamama rotated in with that track, so bits bad timing there, and some nice timing actually from QPAD securing that kill. So it's 6-4 now, and if they pick up a few more track kills, That's going to put them way far ahead in the goal graph, which
Yeah.
is now slightly behind, but they're heading upwards with the track kill.
Exactly, they are. From 1,500, they're getting towards the null line, I guess, and maybe even taking the lead. But this needs Wagamama to be on spot with his rotation, with his TPs, which he doesn't have right now. He's going to be picking up one pretty soon, I'm pretty sure about that. And he has Arbor Venom and Face Boost, so Face Boost is really a huge thing. With Crit being more or less maxed out, he's going for some sort of mixed build right there. Generally, we do see either the Ginata being maxed out, or we do see the Toss being maxed out. But in this case, it's actually opting for 3 levels of both. And we do see Dream Coil being dropped on Sing Sing, and Solomid already wasted his Power Cox right there, and is going to go down to another last. No, actually, Waitress actually comes in and takes the Brain Zap kill right there. And Mini might be in some problem right there. Is it going to be a Nightmare? No, there's a Feed Script. Wow. So he's going to go down, maybe even to another Orb. No. Yeah, Orb is actually being dropped for that, even though Fog Loader is TPing in as well with the Prophet. And that's going to be a push on mid lane right there with Puck, with Prophet and his Treants, and way too sexy.
So some nice ward action here. That ward on the mid lane really why they could pick up that second kill onto Mini there. So
yep, I agree with that.
Nice placed ward.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like it might be even in very close to tower range, but
yeah, almost
right outside. Okay.
It's right outside. We do see
now he puts it on here on the mid lane, and he's going so fast with the tower focusing as well. But the tower will fall to Puck there, and Sting might be in problem as well. He's getting defensively disrupted here with Mama rotating him from behind, snaking going for that kill. That Shuri toss to Janata might not be enough, as this is support TP coming in as well from the base. And there's the phase shift.
Oh, nice Nightmare right there.
Mama. Right about to finish off that kill, but that's going to be a death of him instead. And that's actually a 1-for-1 trade only after that engagement.
Yep.
As Sing Sing stayed alive due to that defensive disruption as well.
Unfortunate right there, almost being able to pick up, but that quick, I think it was a bomb lob right there from Puck that survived, made him survive that gank, or I guess that kill, possible king from Wagamama, because he balled up between after that, I think after that toss, right? As far as I'm concerned, and that really, he survived with 20 HP in my opinion, and that was that 1 point. Yeah.
There's smoke right now.
By
yeah, QPAD pushing out the bot lane, and there's a smoke coming out from Universe and snaking here. So looks like they're not going to defend this tier 1 tower. Actually, there's a fortification here from Dignitas. Looks like they want to actually secure this deny, and they might be able to do so with this smoke. Illusory Robe, Dream Coil being dropped, Silence up to 2, nice waiting rift there. Jerix a really low HP with that Iron Shield finishing him off. Select as well, nice vacuum there onto 2 heroes, and with this Iron Shell, looks like this is going to be a kill of Select. Actually stays alive very long there, but he doesn't down in the end, and there's now another Illusory Robe. Mini might be in trouble here, Sing Sing here with those face boots running around, but I'm not sure he's going to keep Mini alive here. Actually doing huge damage to Universe here, and that's going to be a kill for Sing Sing, so well played him with that hookshot into the Cox combo.
Sing Sing actually doing some work on Universe Loader right there, getting that kill. And he is sitting at a killing spree right now, as well as Puck, I do believe. So both mid heroes are trying to get some impact on the game. We do see Power Cox being dropped right there, and GRX is going to try to go for the split. This is actually going to hit it. However, there is a TP in by Fogdoda. Fogdoda is going to get battery assaulted a little bit. GRX is going to be defensive self-destruct right there, and GRX might be able to drop another split earth. Yep, it will, but won't latch or hit on anybody. Mini's still not sitting at his Purge ultimate. It's just gonna be trying to get some last. Yeah, it's gonna go
Mini
down.
finally goes down here.
Yeah.
And there's an entangled Fog, but Slick is all alone out here. This is gonna be TP from Fog. He's gonna make it out. Oh, that was so close. Keeping out right in the last moment, no entangle. And there's a sniper out onto Select, who is alone. Clockwork with that hookshot not off cooldown yet. Is here in the background, but Select will just go down here, I think. Lucy Robe here, TP in when is gonna secure the kill. And Cogs being dropped there by Sing Sing, who once again out of position here. Dream Coil being dropped as well as Fog TPing in aggressively, and now Wagamama coming in.
This is QPAD style right here. It's basically just fight, and just see who comes out on top of it. As we do see another track kill going out against Nature's Prophet right there. LeBron James is being, Universe Loader is being tracked up. However, Wagamama is going to go down to the Iron Shell combination. Sing Sing is just standing his ground right there. And they're going to go back on him. Split Earth actually does latch, and there's the hookshot right there. And yeah, Darkseer does go as well. So this is really a long fight. I'm not quite sure who came out on top of it. I don't know what the kill score was before that whole initiation started right there. And basically this is QPAD normally when they are getting out of control, as in either way, either direction. Either they win it or they lose it.
Yeah, I do think Dignitas were ahead of there, just because Aoi was farming all the while. He does have his Shadow Blade finished up. And that was basically 4 on 5, and there was multiple buybacks as well, I feel, from QPAD, at least one.
Yeah.
in all of that. So I think that Dignitas really did pull ahead from that.
Yeah, I do agree that that was the case. But I'm just saying, QPAD normally gets into this mode at some point in the game, or what I mean normally they were in the past. As we do see another initiation right there with Blink Dagger and Waning Rift and Fiend Script actually being dropped. However, it's going to be interrupted right there, and Wagamama is going to go for Bane as Eurocopter is dealing some huge damage right there with Flag Cannon, with Rocket Barrage. Select going to go down to some last right there. No! Clockwork actually goes in with a nice initiation. However, there's Puck blinking and getting the kill with Illusory Orb, and Wagamama is still dusted actually, so he's going to go down as well. And this is again another fight for Dignitas is going just so well. I mean, really so well.
Yeah.
And QPAD is in that mode I was trying to talk about. Basically, when they get into this mode, they just start fighting and think they can get out ahead at some point, and they just have no coordination anymore and no recourse, and they go in one by one, and they do more or less keep the other guys up. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, this is really well played by Alwi actually. You see a lot of Gyrocopters just getting that Shadow Blade and going in for some gank or something. Right now, Alwi just shows up and there's going to be 5-on-5 fight, and he shows up, gives some huge damage across the QPAD team. And
another initiation by Puck right there with a blink into a Dream Coil. Shadow Demon drops down immediately. GRX is going to go down to Vacuum. Puck actually gets the last. It is godlike right now, so some huge killing going on by him. Opting out right now with 9-1, so really sneaking, playing at his best right there.
And this is where you use 5 minutes. I'm sure they're going to go for the Roshan now, or even just try to finish off these tier 2 towers before trying to finish this game, because I mean, Dignitas are that far ahead right now.
Yeah. And they definitely are in a position to do so. They're now ahead 10k gold, and even the track kills. I mean, you can see that the 3 track kills going up in between the fight at about minute 14. They did cost a small spike in the grab, but it's not enough, especially if you feed them away more or less like QPAD did. And really, I don't know what that call was on bottom lane, and was basically just going in more or less one by one and just fighting, trying to get out on top of it. But really, I'm not quite sure if they should have. And they're going to go in again. Sing Sing dropping a nice power cox on 2 people. Puck is going to be able to get out with Illusory Orb. It's going to kill Mini, however, on his way out. So really, Mini dropping as well as Bane Elemental right there. But that at least is a track kill.
And now we're just heading in there with the double damage as well to Shadow Blade, but not gonna find anyone. So finally QPAD taking control of their senses and just falling back now after a successful track kill. Yep. And there is a Clockwork Rocket scouting at Roshan all the time, but I don't think really Dignitas worry about this. I mean, what initiation is there apart from the hook shot?
Yeah, really not a lot.
The dual ganking lineup was supposed to win them the game in the first 10-15 minutes, and it hasn't done so. And this is where they start to being outscaled here. By the powerful team fight of
Puck actually opting for Dagon. Dagon 2 on Puck, so Puck is just going to go for more fight and just going to try to make them pay for every single fight they take, because there is a gunner who is low initiation. As Sing actually goes in with a hook shot into a power cock on Bane. However, there's a huge cooldown being dropped by AoE and a lot of damage being shot. However, nobody is down quite yet. There is a mecha being popped, as well as Wagamama eating some huge damage by Dream Coil and Illusory Orb. So there we go. Wagamama is going to drop. Way too sexy, however, is gonna drop. No, not gonna.
Wow, the bear dying just as he's about to finish off. Way too sexy there.
Yeah, so way too
and
sexy
with his enfeeble buff, doing so much, keeping him alive.
And Puck is just
and
on the run.
Chase.
Man, that fighting.
Well, holy shit, Puck with level 2 Dagon. He might just max it out to level 5 right now. I mean, there's no reason not to.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, so many kills coming out the way of Puck. With that Dagon CT of 15 and a damage output of 800, he can definitely supply it with his mana pool, and he's just gonna go nuts. Really, there's nothing else to say. And there's still AoE on the field, as well as Fog Dota, who actually opted for a Dagon as well after going the Hand of Midas. So we do see them more or less going an Navi build right here. Maybe three-man Dagon coming up for Dignitas. Let's see if they have another hero to get that Dagon. I believe maybe Darkseer could troll them, but I don't think he will. He's actually opting for that mechanism.
There is a 8 armlet up on select here, on the Lone Druid, so that's a big thing for them, I guess. But I mean, it's come to the point where he can't really split push or try to get these tier 1 towers. Even as there's a Blinking on mid lane, sneaking Blinking to 3 heroes, gonna face shift, lose Hero about, nice play by him, but he's gonna get purged. He might be in trouble here. He has a level 3 Dagon, he might just pick off a killer. Yeah, he's gonna just pick up the Shrek with that huge damage from the Dagon. But he's gonna die in the meantime. As also Bane being in huge trouble here. He's gonna use that heal to heal him up. From Sing Sing, nice vacuum into the huge cooldown here, coming up from AUI onto 4 heroes here. And Sing Sing is gonna go down first, casualty here. of this prolonged fight, and TPR from Select is gonna be enough, I think. Yeah, well.
Wow. Did you see that Bane, Shadow Demon actually dropped really low and then just tried to juke away from Puck to not get Dagon, but in comes Dota with the Dagon himself. Man, that is just some harsh stuff going in the direction of QPAD, and QPAD looks like they're going to be dropped out of the tournament of Curse Invitational. Although I do believe Curse Invitational, is this actually, I think this is the winner. Is this the winner bracket? No, this is the lower bracket preliminary. So it looks like QPAD Panda is about to be eliminated. They really need to make a stand for themselves to keep in this best of 3 series and to maybe even come back at Dignitas. But however, not enough. There's not a lot looking for it, as we do see Dota actually getting initiated by a crit as well as a toss and a purge right there. So he might go down to the purge damage. Is there going to be some? Nope. Not enough damage output apparently on Furin. AOE actually is coming in and rotating with his cooldown. What I was about to say is basically there's not a lot for QPAD Pan looking away, as we do see Mini being caught off position completely. He's gonna go down for sure. And really, what hero is there that can stop all of this massacre? Sneaking, going in balls deep into the Radiant base right there, but he's gonna be dropped down finally.
I guess it's something like this that could put them back into the game. Yeah. Just some I mean, crazy overextensions from Dignitas. But I really don't see that being enough, like, unless they can, like...
We do have Blade Man being finished on Sing Sing, by the way.
So yeah, I mean, they have that. I mean, they have that split push ability with Ethereum, which will counter, and it's kind of like, I mean, they need to get some tier 1 towers, right? I mean, they need the Lone Druid to push some towers right now, but that's not gonna happen against Ethereum. He's just gonna TP and push any kind of lane that Select does want to push. So, there's not much stopping Dignitas right now from just going high ground with Aegis. I'm guessing maybe AOI wants to finish off Rapira. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe, but that might be a throw actually if he would go for.
Okay, there's an MKB.
Yeah, he's gonna go for MKB. So good choice in my opinion. No need to go Divine in this game. Not, you know, Divine on a Bounty Hunter might be a huge problem for them.
Yeah.
That's not funny actually, critting with a Divine Rapier for sure on the Ginada. Oh man. But yeah, the graph just is dipping so far towards Team Dignitas. They're ahead by 15,000 EXP and gold each. So really, Dagon 3 on Puck. So much burst damage coming out of Puck, out of Bane, out of Furion. Really, and then there's the AOE hitting really hard. Mini is gonna need to pick up some sort of survivability, as he is disrupting himself with the Dagon. That was a nice disrupt right there. But
and there's gonna be another kill with Snaking actually. So Snaking just throwing away his life for that kill on the Puck.
And buybacking. Wow. Bottom tower is gonna be harassed right now, as we do see an engagement in mid on LeBron James. LeBron James, however, is dropping a huge wall out. Way too sexy is going to go down, so a little bit of a sloppy play right here for Dignitas, but it might pay out since they are going for that Rex. Fortification is being dropped right now. Wait. Yeah, Wagamama's not going to make a goal as Leshrac gets Dagoned up. Wow.
That's so annoying. And there's this entangled Aoi who's going to go down there. Finally, Select hitting away, and yeah, that's just gonna be Aegis, of course. And right now, the Muggins is in trouble with that Select. It's really low HP, so is Wagamama, so is Sing Sing. But they're gonna be content with this Rex and just gonna fall out, I think. Fog being executed here. But now Snaking coming from behind with that Dagon, with the Lucio, so much damage being dealt again. And well, some more buybacks coming out actually, but I mean.
Fog surviving, not surviving barely actually. Shadow Demon had his perch on and it's gonna bring him down right there. Oh my god, this fight. No, it wasn't Purge actually, I think it was. And we do see Hookshot being blocked by a creep right there from Sing Sing. So Sing Sing not gonna be able to initiate. We do see multiple buybacks coming out of both teams. And there's Dota once again is back right there with his Dagon. Puck is here with a Dagon. No, it's still Dagon 3. Still not, however, gonna kill Select with the Dagon and really just mass burst damage coming out of this Dignitas team. And Sing Sing actually being trapped by Nation Storm. It's gonna be defensively disrupted right there, and wow, nice split earth on two people right there, and there's going to be a lot of damage output by Leshrac. However, there's a nice vacuum wall into a Prophet Sprout, and that just leaves Wagamama and GRX not being able to do anything. However, Foktoda might be going down to some nice entangles right there, and now Dignitas is actually on the run out. Wow, nice entangle on Sneaking. Sneaking actually dodges the last right there. However, there is a track, and he will be going down. If not, that would be just a poorly amazing escape. They're gonna chase even further. I guess he's gonna get out. Wow. No, he's not gonna get out. Wow, he misses. He doesn't TP out with Illusionary Orb, and it goes down right there. So maybe even a misplay right there. What do you say?
Yeah, definitely. It just runs out before he uses it. So.
Oh shit. Man.
Well, that's just 1 Rux down. That's 4 kills going to Q Panda. That's a few track kills as well, as I believe. So there's a bit of a spike, you see.
Yeah. I was about to look at on the graph and I was like, okay, if you're saying that, maybe we're gonna see like something like 10k gold only anymore, but what we're seeing right now is actually a small spike at the end of it.
That's gonna be a tier 1 tower on the mid lane. Maybe even tier 1 tower on top lane as well, if they want to rotate like that. And Dignitas really, I mean, they
right now, throwing away another life right there. He perched up. Mechanism is going to drop. There's a huge wall actually and a vacuum, so this might be enough to def it. Darkseer is going to drop as well as Select on the retreat. And there's the disruption on Fog, and Fog not going to... Wow, long range flag cannon right there from AoE dropping Mini. About 2000 AoE, 2000, what do you call it actually? Not AoE, but away
AoE,
basically.
Right.
Holy crap, AoE by... AOY, I don't even know, whatever. Stop that.
And I mean, Dignitas are not dicking around anymore. They're gonna finish this game right now. They're just going for those mid-racks. Yeah. And once there's a stop them actually. That was actually a nice play by Universe, hitting at that 4-man wall on the mid lane.
Huge, yeah. Just he's going. He went man mode 1v5 4 actually in that case, and with that wall basically secured another few kills. And Select really not having the game of games right there with his Silver Bear, and I know. He's still the most farmed hero on Q Panda, and I guess the Gunner pick not working out, and that's something we actually now see. Basically, that's the reason why Gunner isn't picked up that much anymore. Gunner is that offlane who cannot push against and not survive against AoE or Gyrocopter or any other dual lane / tri lane that is trying to push, and he didn't find any track kills, so in that case it didn't work out in my opinion. I mean, wow.
Mini drop down low HP to Dagon. There is actually initiation planning from Sing Sing. There's gonna be that Phoenix Grip. That's not gonna be enough to save Puck, as there's a huge call down into that vacuum. Sing Sing being dropped. Down goes Select and triple kill for AOI with that flat cannon. That's gonna be GG. Well played call. Yeah. And it's just that dual roam not working out for them actually.
Not at all. Yeah. I mean, we did see that it worked out in the beginning, right? But then they had some unfortunate misplays with a disruption into Leshrac Split Earth, and I do think that might have been the ultimate reason why they threw this game, to be quite honest, because they were ahead 4-1, and then they gave away 3 kills to Universe Dota, and Universe Dota got really farmed, and he played really well after that, and had that wall up quite early in the game. Do you think that the Bounty Hunter could have worked out in any case, any scenario? Because I don't know about that pick.
I think it could if the idea is that, I mean, if you get like level 3-4 on those roaming supports, then AOA can't even stay in a lane anymore. I mean, it gets that rough if I mean, because right now it's just AOI soloing against Wagamama, then he's fine. But with those roaming supports as a constant threat, I don't think AOI can farm as much.
True, actually,
and
yeah.
that is actually, I think, how I mean, the Bounty Hunter could have worked out.
Yeah, unfortunately it didn't work out though, so we're gonna see Dignitas take this game convincingly, just going 2 Dagons and destroying more or less QPAD Panda, and they will have to do some working up to do, just analyzing these games and be more or less prepared for the upcoming international qualifiers that are gonna be starting on Monday, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Really nice game. Thank you for joining me, Choi. Nice games coming out of both teams here. Shout out to all the viewers actually on the stream right now. I'm gonna be signing off. Gonna be back tomorrow or